by Kevin Dereri, the same silks he wore when winning on grand format. Mr. Auctioneer tending to rear. They're getting a little unsettled. They're all set to go. Fired away from the 1200, and Mr. Auctioneer had a dream start. Firm Land was slow away, but over towards the inside, Nightfire was one of the first to get racing. Moving up on the outside is Missile Man. Romany King is close to the pace with High Casanova. Nicker Brick is showing pace over towards the left-hand side. National Silk and Mr. Auctioneer tucked in just off the early leaders. Further back is Firm Land, trying to recover from that slow beginning. Nobleman at this stage settling towards the rear of the field with Cossack Prince at the back as they go to the halfway mark with 600 metres left to race now. Nightfire disputing the lead with High Casanova. National Silk moves in between runners. Abacus has now moved up along the inside. Also going up there along the inside, Firm Land. Mr. Auctioneer has now been asked for his effort, and he responds quickly to take the lead. And Mr. Auctioneer has now moved ahead now from Kahir's Realm. Down towards the inside is Abacus. Suddenly they're starting to retreat behind them as High Casanova's under pressure as well. It's Mr. Auctioneer and Kahir's Realm. These two going head and head into the closing stages. High Casanova running on for minor money, but Mr. Auctioneer's got his nose in front. It's 5 in a row for Barend Botes. Mr. Auctioneer wins it from Kahir's Realm in second. Abacus was third, and High Casanova will round off the quartet. Well, great scenes of excitement here in the Barend Botes stable. The grooms out in full force to support the stable, and they've produced the goods here for the Hollywood Syndicate this time. Full result of the 7th race, victory to number 4, Mr. Auctioneer. Going off at 2-1, the 4-year-old son of All Fired Up, owned by the Hollywood Syndicate, the nominee, Mr. Matthew Lips. David Carstens riding Mr. Auctioneer to victory, trained by Barend Botes. Second.
Maybe Jeff Woodruff did it some way back, but I certainly can't remember it. But a wonderful afternoon for Barend Botes, and of course David Carstens has contributed to 2 legs of the 5 in a row. David, it must be nice being associated with a winning team.
Yeah, it's real nice. I'm glad Barend's giving me the chance, and he deserves every bit of it because he's a hard-working trainer, and hopefully it'll go better even as the day goes.
Well, this horse always in the vanguard. He was up there cutting out the running. Did you feel that you were in with a chance from quite a long way out? It's a nice colt.
Yeah, he seems to be a kind of horse that's improving. He beat a tougher field last time, and he's been working exceptionally well since that time. So we gave him a chance today and dug in gamely.
Well, let's hope that you've struck up a winning partnership, and we'll see you on him again soon.
Thank you, thanks.
Barend, tell us a little bit now about this horse. I mean, well, first of all, congratulations. I mean, what's the biggest number of winners that you've ever trained before?
4 in Bloemfontein about 3 months ago.
Well, this is a slight step up in class.
Yeah, well, it's 5 in a row, so it makes it even better.
But now tell us about this horse. You haven't had him for too long. He obviously came from Samantha Forbes' stable. Was he one of those that were sold at the time that she dissolved?
It's only had the 2 runs for me. The last time was the first run. Obviously, I've only had it for 3 weeks at the time, so I was expecting more improvement. It's obviously just had a second run for me today to win 2 in a row, and I must thank the Hollywood Syndicate. They've been supporting me for quite a while now, and they were game enough to buy extra 3 horses from that specific sale, and this one's come out to win its first 2 in a row for them.
Well, I must say their colours are quite impressive, that bright yellow, and then of course the horse was sporting a nice Hollywood blanket. You've got to put that on, I believe, after they win.
Yeah, no, well, I have to support the Hollywood Syndicate. Apparently they're opening up a branch. It's a bookmaking. The Hollywood Syndicate is obviously bookmakers, and they are opening a branch in, I don't know what time, I think January or February of this year in the Transvaal, and let's hope for the best.
All right, well now we just have to ask you the $1 million question. Can it be 6? Can it be 7?
I think these two, it's slightly too short for them. I don't think I can win the next race, but I think Untamed Badger must have been with a good chance.
There you have it from the man of the moment, Barend Botes, an astonishing 5 winners in a row.